Alright, what's going on, guys? On Michael's channel, my channel. Today we are trying something new. We're gonna start doing a podcast.
Yep.
So yeah, hope you guys do like our new content and make sure just sub.
Yeah. So we're trying to do more like new things instead of just the boring old same old like Fortnite, Minecraft. We're trying to do a bunch of new things. We're trying to try everything out. So yeah. So
Yes.
today we're gonna be talking about Bed Wars. So
Bed Wars, Bed Wars.
yeah, Bed Wars used to be the best thing, but now there's many flaws in it. Like one thing, Adiel, you know, you can't even play solos anymore. Like in a party.
Mm-hmm.
So annoying.
It's so
I
annoying.
know, but yeah. So, do you have anything to say about Bed Wars?
Someone's bed just got destroyed. Oh, and we're getting attacked.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just have. Oh, and okay.
So, guys, we are just playing a bit of Bed Wars in the background for some like ideas for what to talk about. So, I hope you don't mind that. We're gonna add in if there's any funny parts. We're just gonna keep them in. Okay. So another thing I don't like is that new glitch where you can't even break their bed. It's like it's
Yeah, it's so annoying. You try to break their bed and it's just
there.
like it stays there and it takes like 3 tries
I'm
to
dead.
break it.
Okay. But essentially, Bed Wars used to be so fun. There used to be so many people, but there's loads of people in this.
Yeah.
Or no, due to this virus. Oh crap, they're breaking in.
Mhm.
He had the Bed Wars glitch. He couldn't break our bed. As an example. So guys, I feel like Hypixel does need to step their game up. They're adding all these cool new raps and everything, and they're trying to copy Fortnite in some aspects. But I feel like they were better when they were just themselves. Like, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say about it? Like, I don't. And they're at our base. I feel like Fortnite and Minecraft are like getting worse. Because Fortnite's getting
Like,
really bland. Minecraft is just not itself anymore. But I feel like
yeah.
if we all like get together, we can probably change Minecraft and Fortnite. Like the community, a lot of the community in Fortnite is now just really bad. They don't even care about the game. So if you guys want Fortnite to get better or Minecraft, just like speak out.
Yes.
Like maybe post something on
And
Twitter.
one change they're like doing to Fortnite and stuff is like they're nerfing aim assist
Which is
yet
good.
again. Yeah, it could be good.
I feel like they should like
for like some people.
If a PC player is fighting a console player, the console player shouldn't get aim assist.
Like, yeah, or something.
Or they should get like a decreased aim assist. Get on me.
Well, the console players are fine. It's just
Aim assist is a bit overpowered.
No, it's like it's the console players are fine. It's just the kids, like the people, not
Hold
kids,
down
like, the
L2.
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adiel, could you help?
Yeah, hold on, I'm getting.
But another thing is,
some...
basically the Minecraft equivalent of holding down L2 is just holding down their left click button. Like all they do is spam. Like, oh, that's not gonna work. And also hackers. I've noticed there's loads more hackers in Minecraft now today than ever.
Yeah. Back then, there used to be like hardly.
And it would be
hackers.
so funny when a hacker would be banned because we were like, lol,
yeah.
F. Yo, Adiel, distract him. I'm gonna go in from below. Okay. But guys, another thing I don't like is all the new diamond upgrades. Oh crap, I'm dead. Break their bed. Nice.
I got it.
But Minecraft is really buggy. Adiel, do you have any complaints or like good things to say about Minecraft?
Honestly, I feel like Minecraft is a very fun game.
It could be better, and I just want it to be better.
Yeah.
I love it to be better.
I think they should, like, Hypixel, like, generally should add some more, game modes, I feel like. I think they've had and, like, take out some other game modes.
They've had
the same
game modes for too long. Yeah.
Yeah, for a bit too long. Yeah.
Another thing is, I feel like they should stop making, like, weird Hytale, like, Skyblock, like,
Yeah.
stick to the OG core game modes.
Yeah, highly agree. I think a lot
And
of
I feel like
people
if they
just,
were to add
used
back
play it.
Minecraft Battle Royale, that would actually be fun. They added it only for like a day.
Oh yeah,
They
I
added it-
remember. Yeah, that was
It was
like
fun, and they
actually
added
really
it for
fun.
just a day. That's kind of what got me into Fortnite, because I was like, yo, this Battle Royale, that's just pretty fun. And then I saw Fortnite, and I was like, wait, this is what they based it off of.
But the one thing that's like good about Minecraft is that you could like actually have fun in it. Like, there's not a lot of games
There's not many
where
sweats, but now everyone just tries super
yeah.
hard. Anyone that still plays Minecraft either tries really hard, hacks, or it sucks. That's like the core.
yeah.
So,
That's why like I mostly do like build battle and stuff.
yeah.
To be honest.
And that's also kind of why,
I like
remember when people used to be so dumb? I liked it way better when people would just walk off the edge. That was so funny.
yeah,
You could
it
just
was
place
so
a block
funny.
and they'd fall off.
I
And do you
just
remember
I
back when
played this game and
Technoblade
just
used to be the
bad
best
black.
player in the world?
Mhm.
I remember I used to be, me and Ryan, we used to be the best players. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but we might have even been better like than Technoblade back then. We were
Yeah.
really good. And then Adiel, you also chimed in. You helped us get to level like 100.
Well,
Well,
Ryan,
yeah, the funny thing is, Adiel, no one was at level 100 back then, or even close to level 200. The funny thing is, just look in a lobby today, everyone is level 300, 400, 500. Now, like, level 60 is essentially the same as level 1. Level 1 is essentially, like, it's impossible to be level 1. No one is level 1. And level, what's it called? Level 100 sucks. You're bad at the game if you're level 100. It's really, people try this game. Yeah. All games get bad over time once people just start trying too hard.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like,
That's why like you have to take a break off.
you know what should happen for some games? And this is what I've been saying all the time. Give sweats their game mode and give noobs their game mode. So make it so new players get their own game mode, average players get their own game mode, and sweats get their own game mode, and they can only
Or
play
just
in
like
that game mode.
Or just make skill-based matchmaking.
No, skill-based matchmaking sucked.
Oh,
At least for
well.
me, because I would always get into games with super sweats, because OG Fortnite,
and like
OG
today-
Fortnite without skill-based matchmaking was the best, because there were so many bots and so many super pros. It was like, you could get in a lobby with Ninja
Yeah.
and someone who joined the game a minute ago in the same game.
Yeah.
That's how fun it was.
I
Oh,
agree. Oh, what the? Oh. What the heck? He just
he
breaks
just
it and
zoomed
leaves.
in and was like, bye.
He was like zoom.
Another thing that I don't understand
Um.
is every time you create like a new installation of Minecraft, it turns back on auto jump and resets all your settings. They should have something that automatically saves all your settings.
Oh. Yeah.
And also, originally I liked Minecraft creative mode better, but I feel like Fortnite creative mode is slowly getting better. They need to add more easier commands for new players and more commands in general. Because I used to be the best with command blocks. I still am pretty good with them, but they need to make them a bit easier and probably a bit like more of them.
Understandable. Or
Yeah,
like
because
something.
if you really want to make a map that's just as good as Fortnite, you'd have to have about 500 command blocks in what Fortnite can do in about one.
Alright, new topic. What are your thoughts on Valorant?
Yeah, Valorant is a new game. It's arising. I feel like it's gonna be like one of those
Yeah.
games like Apex Legends. Everyone's gonna say, I'm gonna switch to it. Fortnite sucks now. Valorant's better. And then it's
Yeah,
just
and
gonna
just,
die
like,
out
play-
in about a year. Because Apex Legends
Like,
used to be so
it's coming
popular.
out this
Yeah,
summer,
it's coming
right?
out this summer. But I'm pretty sure Valorant does look like a fun game. It looks like a game I'm gonna play.
Yeah. I've been watching some content on it, but it's like so weird though.
It's like Overwatch.
people are like
It's kind of like
camping.
Overwatch.
Yeah, but they camp and like just wait
Yeah.
for someone, and it's like I'm like
So
don't
the
know.
problem with
I
games
don't-
like Apex and Valorant is all the sweats from Fortnite are gonna go on and try and sweat on that game. And the problem is those games, they're probably just gonna die out in about a year and everyone's gonna flock back to Fortnite. Another thing, I don't understand people that say Minecraft's dying, Fortnite's dying. Have you seen the numbers? there's like
Yeah.
50 billion, million, trillion people in the newest Travis Scott concert, there's like 9 million people playing Hypixel every day.
Yeah, just like the other day, there's like on Hypixel like nearly 10,000
Yeah.
people. People are starting to get back into
It's
these
because
old games and
of
stuff.
this virus, this epidemic that's going around. It's getting people to do it.
Yeah.
Also, new topic. What are your thoughts on online schooling?
Honestly, for me, it's been like pretty tough. Like, for me, like it's like
I
I'm
wouldn't
not used
understand
to it
anything
yet.
because I've been homeschooled my whole
Yeah,
life, basically.
like I haven't like done half of my work.
So one thing that I like about online schooling and one thing that I don't like, let's just say some of the pros and cons. I'll say a one pro and then one con, and then you say one pro and one con. Pro is you get to like stay at home. You don't have to go outside, and you can basically, instead of wasting your time doing useless things in school, you could get all the hard like and important stuff done and then go do what you want. But a con is like you can't do anything with your friends. It's kind of boring. Like you just have to talk to them. What about you? Any pros and cons?
My pro is honestly you get to just do it. I feel like you can do that anytime.
Yeah, that's what I like about
you don't have to
homeschool.
specifically
That's
do it in
something
the
that I like
morning.
about homeschool.
But then the con, for me at least, I feel like they give you way much more work than like how they would give you more.
Do you know what I
work in,
feel like,
school.
Adiel?
Like,
I feel that exact same way. My mom was just showing me the school that I go to. They are giving them way more work, and I feel like it's because the teachers think that it's an adequate amount, because normally I think the teachers are over their heads, because normally they're given like a set of stuff to teach. But I feel like if the teachers are given work, they don't understand levels of work.
What I also think is too, it's like they think like since we're home and stuff that we like just have all the time to do it. But then like sometimes like I mean like not gonna lie, we kind of do.
I don't.
But then sometimes we'll just like want to sleep.
And another thing is one pro and one con for me. One pro is that like it's actually kind of fun having to like stay at home and it's kind of fun just being able to talk to everyone through like FaceTime and chilling. But then a con is that what's it called? Oh, and another pro, by the way, is my teacher actually that I have tries to not give me as much work because she realizes that the schooling are giving way too much work for homeschooling, and I think my teacher knows that because she's been trying to cut down on the amount of work. Like, I saw what these students were doing in the webinar. There's a kid over here.
Yeah, he killed me.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm to like HP.
But the teacher's, I think she's realized, and she's trying to cut down, so it's really nice. But a con, though, it's like, it's still a lot of work, and I don't think I don't think that the schooling is realizing that. I feel like they just think we have all the time, and we don't need help, but then they just hand the work and don't tell us how to do it.
I asked, to support that, literally, like, I think it was, like, weeks ago, I asked my social studies teacher a question, and still, yes, she hasn't answered. So, like, she still hasn't answered that question, so I feel like what my school should do is, like, do, like, Zoom calls, like, house party or whatever, like, FaceTime or something. Like, just certain times where they call and we do that work at a certain time. Because there's, like, other countries that is doing that same thing, and to me, honestly, I feel like it would be so much, like, easier. Because, like, alright, so my schedule is, like, first, it's, like, math, and then usually certain days, it can be social studies or science. But, like, for instance, say it was, like, an 8 day, and I would have science, so it would be, like, math, and then science, and then I think it would be specials, and then lunch, and then we go back, and then we finish up in block 3. It would be so much easier like that. Because, like, at certain times, it would be, like, it'd be, like, around 9:05 to, like, 10:20, and then from like 10:24 to 11, no, yeah, like 12, I think. Yeah, 12. It's like
Okay.
2
Well, I feel
hours
like.
then. So
Yeah, just continue.
it would be so much
Yeah, it
easier.
would be easier.
And then the specials and the lunch, like we get like I think in like an hour and 45-minute break, and then they call us again, and then
Yeah.
we just finish up
So
for the whole
something
day.
to back that up that
I
would be
think that-
nice is right now with this homeschooling, you never know when you're gonna get done. But if you were to do that, there would be like a schedule, and they would essentially like tell you when you could be done, and that's what I kind of like. And another thing to back up that, which is kind of, I could turn that into a pro, because basically now we can get our work done like in the morning and have the rest of the day, or in the afternoon and have the whole morning to do whatever we want. So having a set time would allow us to do our work at that set time and then be able to have the rest of our day to ourselves. That would be really nice. I feel like we should go on to another topic though.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I just want to finish up. Like, what I also think too, for instead of like they don't want to do a Zoom call, what they should do is like post the work at the certain times, like when we have our certain blocks. Well, for me at least, I don't know about other people.
And
but,
I feel like that
I
that
feel
would
like
be nice.
So much easier.
But another thing is,
if they post it, oh no. Like because they just
at
like
random
post it all at
times.
once.
Oh.
No, like not for me, not at random times, but like they post it all at once.
Oh, same with
and
me
then
though.
I just like
sometimes
and I'm, like,
they don't
so
even
overwhelmed.
send it.
I was like, oh, how am I gonna do this?
That exact same thing happens to me.
That's why I haven't been getting
because
it all
I feel
done,
like, wow, this is a lot of work. I
just
can't
have to
get it
do
done
one at a time.
because it's all at the same time. That's the same thing with me. But
Yeah.
another thing.
I have like 20 missing assignments, but I'm gonna like get those
Okay. Well,
done.
another
like,
thing.
probably on the
Another thing
weekend.
though. Another topic. Onto another topic. Next one you can choose, but I just wanted to talk about this. Invite spammers, or just friends that are just spam you constantly. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I think they should just learn to like accept that if we don't like if they don't invite you back, that means they just don't want to play with you, or like they're doing something. So I would just say like learn to play solos or take a break, find something else to do instead of like just constantly spamming the heck out of
And one other thing, what are your thoughts on toxic people?
Honestly, toxic people, I feel like they just like they have nothing else to do, because when I'm playing Rocket League and like in the morning or just in the afternoon or the nighttime playing 1v1s, there's just like constantly so much toxic players. And like what I found out today, so I was playing some Rocket League today, and I was like asking this kid if he had any credits because I was trying to get this card called a Fennec, and I asked him, and then he just kept talking and stuff, and I was just playing. And just remember, I got on just at that time, so I pretty much wasn't warmed up. I play with the kid, and I hear his voice, and he's like a little. He sounds like a little 5-year-old.
Why is it always the 5-year-olds that are toxic?
Or 10. Yeah, it's like they're like 11 or 10 or something, and I feel like since they watch like certain people or something, and they're like toxic.
I feel like, Adio, do you know why I think so?
Do
you know why I think they're so toxic? Their parents must be like not smart if they're allowing their kids to get on when they're only like 7 years old. So probably, if they still have that squeaky voice, they've probably been playing that game since they were like 7. So I think they get the influence from their parents, because possibly their parents are toxic.
Yeah, like not even toxic, just like rude, maybe mean, like not kind specifically. Like that's why there's like some bullies in the world, because like they just and then also another thing too is that they could be jealous of some person because they want to be just like that person.
Or another thing is other kids that bullied them could also be the cause.
Yeah. I agree. But honestly, I feel like, personally, this is just how I feel about mean people and like toxic people. I just feel like they shouldn't be toxic, and they should just learn how to be kind, have fun, play with new people, get to know them better, instead of like, say we're just having a 1v1 and then you get beaten and be like, oh my gosh, dude, you're so trash, bro. Like, you're
And
so bad.
yeah,
Like,
another thing
honestly,
is,
just get
what
better
are
at
your
the game.
thoughts on pro players that are toxic?
Honestly, pro players should not be
No,
toxic.
but like pro players that
because
clap you and then they're like, wow, you're so bad. I can't believe how bad you are.
honestly, I think they shouldn't be toxic about that, because they know that they're better than a person because they've put so much effort into a certain game to like get so good, and there's still other people learning how to improve at the game they're playing. So I feel like instead of being toxic, they should actually help that person like get better at that game, give them tips or something, like instead of
Okay,
saying,
well,
wow,
I
you're
feel like
bad,
we
or you
should
should get
probably
better.
have like 2 more topics left before we wrap up the video. So do you have any ideas what to talk about? You could ask me a question and I could respond like I've been asking you questions. So, any thoughts?
Let's see. I think. What are your like? Well, okay. How does it like for you? How does it feel to be homeschooled?
To be homeschooled.
Do you like it?
So,
Would you prefer?
I'll tell you my
go
pros
to
and
the
cons
actual
about being
school?
homeschooled for anyone that feels like they want to be homeschooled. So basically, being homeschooled is fun. So that's a pro. But if you have no one that lives near you, it could be kind of boring. So a pro with homeschooling is what's it called? A pro with homeschooling is that you're not exposed to anyone with diseases, and you don't have like time wasted like eating lunch for an hour or having recess for an hour. You just get all your work done and then you can go do whatever you want. But a con would be sometimes there's just like a butt ton of work in front of you and you just like feel like discouraged because it's so much work all given to you at once that you don't feel like you can do it.
Yeah, see, that's what's been happening with me lately with this online schooling. Like, I have like, I'm not like, I'm smart and all, but like this thing is like, it's so overwhelming. It's like I have like 20
Also, for another thing, I'm actually home and hospital, meaning that the reason I homeschooled is because like I have this disease and this medicine that treats the disease that makes it so that I have a higher chance at getting sick. So I have to be homeschooled. Well, I don't have to anymore, but when I first was homeschooled, I had to be homeschooled or else I would get sick. And so that involves me being allowed to get a free, I'm pretty sure free teacher that comes to my house and teaches me for like 3 hours. And it's really nice because she tells me exactly when she's going to come and teach me. And I know exactly when I'm going to get the work. And I can study for whatever she's teaching me. One con about that, though, is I also have my grandmother's work. So I have 2 people coming in giving me work every day, when my brother only even has 1.
Honestly, I feel like when I think about homeschooling, like this is what I would do. So since like I wouldn't want to be lonely and have like no one else other than my sister, I would like certain days I would go to like school for like 2 or like
that's what
3
Arch
days
used to do,
or like something, and then like do homeschooling for the rest of the like those days. But I would get taught what I missed in like actual school or like something more advanced than
one
what they
thing
learned.
that like has helped me because I've been homeschooled is I just turned to online, and that's how I've made so many friends because I had nothing else to do. I had on homeschooled, so I went online, found a bunch of friends, and I play with them daily, and it basically feels like they're real friends.
Yeah, that's how, like, so when I first came to, like, where I live now, like, I had, like, no, like, pretty much no friends, like, I was just new to the whole state, and I was like, alright, here we go, I'm going to a new school, I'm gonna make some new friends, miss my old friends, at where I used to live, yeah, and then, so, like, I tried to make friends, like, with the wrong people, and like now I'm so glad I'm not friends with them because those are like the bad people that are just like usually get in trouble and are sent to the office like 24/7. So it's a good thing I'm not friends with them anymore.
So
and, like,
another
I
thing
chose
that
to be
helped
friends.
me with homeschooling, sorry for cutting you off, but I go to this place called I'm not gonna tell you like the exact name because it's but I go to a gym class with a bunch of other kids that are homeschooled, and you make friends with them, and you can like exercise well, and it's really fun because we have 1 hour of gym where we like learn how to do like backflips and everything, and then we have 1 hour of free time where we can just talk to each other and jump on the trampolines and do whatever we want. So it's a wide range of people. There's this young girl that's actually 10, but she's like as small as an 8-year-old and sounds like an 8-year-old. Her name is, I don't remember her name, but it's really weird. There's Matthew, who's the second youngest, then me, and then it goes to these two girls that are 12 and 13, and then there's these two boys that are like 13 and 14, and there's this one guy that is really chill and comes in every other day just for exercise. So it's really nice because you get to be friends with them. I'm friends with almost everyone there, except for, no, I'm actually friends with everyone there, yeah. The only ones I'm not friends with mainly is that one dude that comes, he's really chill. Like,
how often do you go to that gym?
So it's twice a week, but I can't do it anymore because of the virus, but it was really nice because I get there at 10, and then I exercise till 12, and then I come back and do all the rest of my schoolwork. But nice. It is really nice.
I'd like to do that.
Like, if you ever came to Maryland, you would want to do that. But the way I found out about it is because my friend's birthday party was there, so. So, anything else you want to ask?
Let's see. New topic. We already talked about Valorant. Okay, wait, alright, okay. So, if there was like... Alright, would you... Okay, I have no idea. Alright, here's my question. Would you, like, do you think that, like, if Fortnite was to, like, start to get boring, and then you tried out Valorant for the first time, would you consistently play Valorant more than, Fortnite, or would you just like technically take a break off Fortnite and like play Valorant for like a couple of weeks or so, or something like that?
Wait. I'm dead. He had the whole.
Yeah, he took that 20 health. He took no damage.
I know, he had like a billion. Okay, so, but we're gonna end off the video after this last topic, but what I was gonna say, if the game started to get boring, I would definitely go play Valorant. If I liked it, I would stick with it for about a month, just for a break from Fortnite, and then go back to Fortnite. If I liked Valorant a lot, I would frequently switch between Fortnite, Valorant, and Minecraft. So one thing that I would do is I would go to Valorant, play it for like a day, then Fortnite for a day, then Minecraft for like every week, once a week. So what I would do, I would never quit Fortnite. If it was boring, I would take to something else. I would try and find a way to make it not boring by finding out how to build maps. I would never switch to Valorant in place of Fortnite, but I would definitely play Valorant majorly. Majorly.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So.
Honestly, I can't wait until it comes out. I don't think, like, I really want to link my, like, account to my Twitch, like, or my Twitch or something. I don't know what the thing is, but, like, I feel like you have to watch it for, like, a very long time, right, Michael? Like, and I feel like, I think I've watched, like, some of it, but, like, and it just seems, like, so, like, kind of boring, because, like,
they just hide.
They just, like, walk around, and, like, they just wait to see a person. And it's, like, it's basically, you could get jump scared.
One thing, though, is, one question for you. What are your thoughts on games without building?
My thoughts? honestly, I'm glad for Fortnite. Something like Fortnite came out because you can be even like in regular games, you could like still be creative and build certain things and like
Yeah,
all
and
of
one
that.
thing,
But, like
for Apex you can't build.
and yeah, it's like
all the guns are like really
it's,
similar. There's not really a wide range of guns. And another thing is in Apex everything's dark. You can't really see anything.
yeah.
I feel like the reason
And, like,
we flocked
also
to
add on,
Fortnite
too,
is because it's another building game. First I played Legos, then I went to Minecraft, and then I went to Fortnite. All building games.
Yeah, but to add on, like Apex, like I feel like it's like probably one of the hardest games to play.
You can't
But
really be
honestly,
good at Apex.
like probably, yeah, you can't really be good at it. Like you have to, like if you're out in the open, right, and there's like just nothing around to cover
You're
yourself,
dead.
like you're just gonna get
are
lasered.
dead.
You can't do, yeah, you just can't do
And there's
anything
no
about it.
transportation.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, there's some transportation, but like it's across the map.
Oh
all
yeah,
the
there's
time or
those weird
something.
pads, but they barely even help because you just get lasered out of the sky.
Mhm.
The reboot vans are way
Yeah.
too loud. And another thing is, what's it called? At least in Fortnite, there's like porta potties that take you around the map. There used to be vehicles. In Apex,
Yeah.
if there's no like things that fly you into the sky, you're doomed if you're stuck in storm.
It's like probably so unlucky. You just got very unfortunate. And then like talk about porta potties as well in Fortnite. The other day I was playing, like yesterday, last night, like very late in the
At
night.
11? Not
I was
right now.
playing in this, yeah. I was like playing this custom thing, custom match. No, not custom matchmaking. I was playing in customs. For this thing called the Late Night Ladder on this Discord server, and I was like dying right off the bat, like every game, and I was like really upset. So, and then after that, I just decided I'm so done with the tournament because there's like this one game, like the last game I played of that tournament, I dumbing went through a porta potty, and guess what? It literally takes like, it doesn't take me to a new place. I went in it, and it just brings me back to the same person that I tried escaping from.
Wait, what's it at that agency location?
No, it wasn't at
No,
agency.
what's it at the agency spot that we go to?
No, it was near the Shark. It was like one of those islands, and I tried escaping, but I just came back to the same porta potty. But then the sad thing is too, that person that I was going against was honestly probably like the worst.
Okay,
like the worst. He
let
missed,
me
like,
tell you
half of his
this.
shots.
Here are my thoughts on
and,
porta potties. If you jump out of a porta potty, there should be a longer time where you can't shoot so that you don't just get instantly destroyed by someone jumping out of a porta potty and pumping you. And another thing is, you shouldn't be like those teleporter porta potties. They should make it so that you don't actually just jump out and get shot in the head. You should have possibly like a few iframes once you jump out.
Like, yeah, a few seconds to like
a few
you can
invincibility
just like
frames.
look through
Maybe
and
just
then
like
you just
3
come out.
invincibility frames, just like half of a second, just so that you don't get instantly pumped the second you leave.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
like,
you jump out of the porta
for the
pot and then you
person-
can't even move because you have the animation and you're dead.
Yeah. And I feel like the person that has invincibility, like
can't
say
shoot.
if they were to add this, yeah, can't shoot at the person because it's gonna be unfair to the other person. So there's like a 3-second wait time.
Maybe not
And
3
then,
seconds,
like-
maybe just like 1 second or even half of a
Like-
second.
Yeah, just like so that it's fair, so that they can each shoot and stuff. But yeah, those are my thoughts
Yeah,
on that porta potty.
And this is gonna be the last topic of the day. What are your thoughts on Fortnite being so heavily RNG based?
Honestly, I feel like it's good to have RNG, but there's like certain weapons that shouldn't be in chests. Like, for instance, pistols. Like
They
pistols,
shouldn't have pistols in mythic chests. They should only have them in normal
Yes,
chests. And also, they should make it so that like legendary spazzes and stuff, you can only get them out of mythic chests, so that people don't just get them out of their first chest and instantly kill
Yeah.
you.
Because like today, like as well, got a gold tack, gold tack, out of a regular chest, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll take this. And then I rotate to a different spot, whole mythic chest, and I see a spaz. I was like, oh, I love my spaz, so I took a diamond spaz over a golden tack. I know it sounds weird, but like, my history with tax is
My history
terrible.
tax is way better. Ever since everyone started liking tax, the tax have gotten worse for me. Like, when everyone hated them, I was goated with them. Now when everyone loves them, I suck with them.
I'm always probably gonna hate tax because
I feel like they should remove.
And I just hate all shotguns. I feel like
they
because
just are too
like,
RNG
so
based. They deal no damage, or they can deal all damage.
And I also
But
it's like,
I feel like
because one time, like even today, I had a blue pump fighting a kid. Like it was like the worst damage I could ever get. I'm not even like far away from him. I'm like 1 feet away from him. 27 blue, and then I edit back my wall. Open it up again, go for the shot, 45 damage. It took me like 3 shots to at least get some good damage on that certain skin. And I was like, bro, like, can pumps or just shotguns in general be better? And then it's like, this is like a non-stop thing with tax.
But
like, you're not even far away from that person. 22, 24, 25.
One thing though, Adiel, pumps can deal like random damage from however far away from them you are. Attacks deal 50 damage when you're a mile away, and then 10 damage, like 1 damage when you're right next to them.
I know. Like, and then also with spazzes, honestly, spazzes, they are pretty much broken. I feel like they should bring back the old pumps, like the blue pump and the green
OG
pump.
blue pump. I remember back when they first brought out the spazzes, how much they sucked. And I remember they sucked, and I remember I was like, I'm gonna add in a blue pump just because I know Adiel, you and me, like, the blue pumps are better than spazzes.
Like, do you also remember that time when they took out like 200s? Like, when you were not able to do 200s and then they brought it back? The first clip when I saw that 200 was like Dakota's, and it was like, got a 1 pump on a kid, and he was like, oh, I haven't seen that one in a long time. I was like, oh, they did bring him back.
Do you remember when they vaulted pumps?
What? Oh my gosh, I could just scroll back through our Discord messages and just say, and just show you guys how, like,
And I remember you were talking about the stupid compact shotgun and how bad the compact shotgun was.
I was like, yeah, but it was actually
You kept calling it the compact, and I kept calling it the compact. And I remember everyone used to think that it sucked, but then, like, now everyone thinks it's the best shotgun in the game.
Honestly, I feel like it's balanced. Like,
it's not that balanced.
It's like, yeah, it's because the range.
If they made the range lower, it could be like, balanced.
Yeah.
It was like the OG pumps.
But then it's like just, I don't know. Shotguns in general, to me, I just feel like they're broken.
They broke them. The OG ones were way better.
Cause like spazzes, like you can be like a whole wall away from a person. You can be like a peanut butter edit, and you can still get a 200 from like a mile.
Adiel, I'm doing this parkour, and I've been doing it. I've already beaten the parkour 3 times, and this kid is still on like the first part. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Yeah. And I feel like, I hope you guys did enjoy our first ever podcast. It wasn't that long of a podcast. I mean, it was, but most podcasts are about like an hour to an hour, 10 minutes long. This one's only 40 minutes long. I hope that's fine with you guys. Tell us in the comments if it's too long or if it's too short. But that was like a new thing that we tried out, and I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah. But we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Wait.